Welcome back to our monthly Portmaster Roundup, where I show you every single game that was released on Portmaster in the past month. Just like last time, I would like to mention first that I am not affiliated with the Portmaster team in any way other than enjoying the amazing work that they do, and was hoping to create a nice resource both for myself and for everyone else interested in this amazing community project. Just to be straight up, we don't have as many heavy hitter games this month as we did last month, but we still have a lot of enjoyable smaller games released this month, and here they are. Fly through a 3D world of never-ending blocks and survive for as long as you can. Includes customization options for both gameplay and visuals, along with 5 music tracks. Blockamok Remix is an arcade game developed by Carl Rees and remixed by Mode 8FX. He's the one who added a bunch of the color changing options and such. The game was ported by I'm Coke Man, and it's a very simple game. It's fun. It'd be a good game to play while you were pooping. It's very quick. The blocks start coming very fast. It doesn't take long to get quite hard, but it's a fun, simple little game. Take control of Captain Grisham as you investigate the uncharted Planet 4-514. Collect items to help you progress deeper into the planet's depths, and power up your weapons to fight off powerful enemies and bosses. Explore multiple biomes, each with its own hazards to navigate, and uncover the mysteries that lie underneath the surface. Zanthium Zero is a Metroidvania-style game developed by Manhattan Games and released in 2023 on Steam, where it has a 96% positive rating. It was ported by Ganamoth, and you can currently pick it up on Steam for $4.99. Made for Dungeon Crawler Jam 2025, Tutoretta's Easy Quest is a short first-person dungeon crawler with pixel art and paper-like graphics. I read that he made this game as a prototype for a game that he has upcoming that he's going to be releasing in the future. That is a sequel to a game he already has published. So, if this game tickles your fancy, you can pick it up for free. You know, it's ready to run. If it tickles your fancy, the guy has more fully fledged games in the same vein as this that you can play. A vertical arcade shoot-'em-up with an inventive teleport system. Lots of fast blasting action and explosions. Tons of boss fights, a risk/reward based score system, and a proper challenge for both veteran and new players of the genre. Sophstar is an action bullet hell shoot-'em-up developed by Banana Bytes and released on Steam in 2022. The Steam rating has a 100% rating, but that's only of 85 total reviews. It was ported by Ganamoth and Fraxinus88, and you can pick it up on Steam for $9.99. Orbo is a single-button game, which I didn't think was possible. You use your orbit to move around, simple yet challenging. The game was developed by John Topielski, and it was ported by Ganamoth, and it's ready to run. This game, it's a lot better than I would have expected for a single-button game. It's surprisingly, very fun, but also challenging. It's ready to run. Give it a try. Deirdre, however you say it, is an action roguelike game where you fight a looping gauntlet of bosses. One day, a group of tormented prisoners with weapons form together to get their revenge on the goddess of time and her angels. Over time, they have discovered the magical attributes of torque. The essence of spin would fuel Deirdre's domain the same way time fuels ours. The heroes would enchant their arsenal with torque, allowing stronger methods to torment their enemies back. Will they be able to break Deirdre's curse, or are they truly hopeless against time? Deirdre is an action roguelike game ported by Sophstar, and it's got a focus on boss rushing. It was made by the Skull Kitchen team in 1 month for a boss rush jam in 2025. And this is one of the most polished looking game jam games I've ever seen. I'm not very good at it, as you can tell, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game. Give it a try. It's ready to run, completely free. Fables of Talamos is a pixel art adventure game set in the fantasy world of Talamos. The game has fast-paced and challenging combat, interesting characters, powerful weapons and items, and a unique fantasy setting. This game was developed by Cheesemaster Games and released on Steam in 2019. It has technically a 100% positive rating on Steam, but it only has 3 ratings, so take that with a grain of salt. It was ported by Ganemoth, and you can pick it up on either Steam or itch.io. On Steam it's $2.99, and on itch it is $3.89. SwitchFin is a third-party player for Jellyfin that provides a native user interface to browse and play movies and series. That's pretty much all there is to this one. It was ported by Dia, it's ready to run, so it's completely free. I think in general you're probably not going to be streaming your home media server to your retro handheld though. Yeah, I was trying to think, I can't really think of any use cases for this, but if you have one, let me know. The most unforgiving little puzzler you will ever play. Pyromind is a simultaneously turn-based and real-time game, full of bombs, explosions, and narrow escapes. Play alone, blow up your friend, or challenge a bot in a unique dimension, where everything explodes and one small mistake can blast you to smithereens. So Pyromind is a puzzle game, developed by Sneaky Box and released in 2019. It's on Steam with a 95% rating, but that's only 22 user ratings, so keep that in mind. The port does require the Steam version, and something that the Portmaster page mentioned is that you might experience slowdowns at certain points of the game on RK3326 based devices. And this game can be picked up for $2.99. Probo Rush is a classic shoot-'em-up bullet hell game with a boss rush twist. Fight against machines, aliens, and nature as you take on 15 challenging boss battles. With adjustable health and an assist mode, Probo Rush offers a challenging but accessible gaming experience. This game was developed by Silkworm and released in 2023 on Steam, where it has a 100% rating, but that's only 17 user ratings. This port does require the Steam version of this game, where it can be picked up for $4.99, or it can be bundled for $8.98 with the next game on our list. Take on a howling challenge in Full Moon Rush. This classic shoot-'em-up is a bullet hell masterpiece with a boss rush twist. With 15 epic battles and old-school graphics, you'll need expert shooting skills to survive. Customizable health and assist mode make it accessible to all. This game was also developed by Silkworm. It also has a 100% rating on Steam, but with only 13 user reviews. You can also pick this game up for $4.99, or like I said, you can bundle it with Probo Rush, the last game on our list, for a total of $8.98. The only description for this game is an on-rail bullet hell. Weave past bullets and fill containers through 3 worlds. So, Line Game was developed by Sir Milkman and his team, and was ported by Slobsters. This game is not ready to run, but it is free and you can download the files from itch. This footage you're seeing here was captured from me playing it in my browser. And this game feels really good to play. If you're familiar with the term juice, like games having the juice, this game has the juice. Join the blue-haired treasure hunter Ferris in the adventure of a lifetime in this retro-inspired 16-bit platformer. Ferris is a casual platformer developed by Abdullah Hassan Al-Farsi and released in 2019. It has a 91% positive rating on Steam with 12 user reviews. It was ported by Ganemoth. You do need the Steam version of this game for Portmaster, and you can pick it up for $6.99. Teraflame is a horizontal shoot-'em-up inspired by the 90s. The main feature is that you can switch between 3 types of weapons in real time. Teraflame was developed by Terrain Games and released on Steam in 2022. It has a 100% rating there, but with only 22 user reviews. It was ported by Ganemoth. You can pick it up for $14.99. And just as a note, I think the really harsh CRT look that they have in this trailer for the game is not representative of the actual footage. I don't think it has that harsh CRT on there by default. The skies will be set aflame and the seas will overflow with wreckage in Flambier's stylish arcade shooter, Luftrousers. Select from over 125 combinations of weapons, bodies, and propulsion systems and take to the skies to battle enemy fighter planes, battleships, submarines, and rival aces for glory, honor, and high scores. Luftrousers is an arcade shooter developed by Vlambeer and released in 2014. On Steam, it has a 92% positive rating, but don't try to buy this game on Steam, because for this port, which was developed by Geronimo and Fraxinus88, you will need either the GOG or the Humble Bundle versions of this game. This game's normally $10, but if you act fast, it's currently on sale for $1.99. Made for the historically accurate Game Jam 4, embark on an adaptation that mixes retro platforming and combat while you explore the Beowulf poem. Beowulf Classic is an action platformer developed by David Poitot, which, if you don't know who that is, he has a bunch of awesome free games available on itch.io. Go check him out. This game was ported by Mad Schmupper, and what do you guys think about this game? I am very curious. I want to know how much of the old English poem is actually in this. I have to imagine it's heavily edited, right? And something that I noticed while I was playing is that because the text appears kind of like off screen, I like really want to get invested in whatever the story, and I go to read it, and then all of a sudden a monster's attacking me. But I'm definitely going to still play this game more beyond what I did just for this video. I'm very interested in where this thing goes. Project Starship is an arcade bullet hell with random mechanics. No match will ever be the same. Who will you be? Garrett or Gwen? Will you save the world from the mighty Cthulhu? So yeah, apparently Cthulhu is in this arcade shooter. Project Starship was released in 2016 by Panda Indie Studio. It was ported by Mad Schmupper, and you do need the Steam version of this game for the port, where you can pick it up for $2.99. Chromium BSU is a fast-paced, top-down, arcade-style action shooter game. You progress through the game by destroying everything that you see on screen. There are a variety of power-ups to assist you on the way. There is a big boss to destroy at the end of each level, and there are various ships to destroy before you reach each boss. Chromium BSU is a vertical space shooter developed by Mark B. Allen and, along with the community's help. It was ported by Ben Juan26, and it is ready to run, so it's completely free. And that's it for this month. That is every game that was bestowed upon us by the Portmaster community. Go give them some love. And while you're dishing out that love, if you liked this video, if it was helpful to you in any way, leave a like. If you have any information that would be helpful for me or any of the other people looking at the comments about any of the games, leave them down there. Let's just all help each other out in enjoying, all these tiny, fun little games. So that's all I have. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope I will see you next time.